And welcome back to Rickesha's Creations. Let's talk. Yes! Woo-hoo! How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's feeling fine, feeling blessed on your self-care journey. Yes! Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you. Welcome to my channel. To my loyals, thank you for being with me along my journey as I'm going with you along your, guess what? What? Self-care journey. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I just wanted to, for those who are just joining for the first time, we're on this healing trauma series, okay? Meaning that we're going to be healing some traumas, okay? Like, let's just get these questions out. Let's talk about some subjects and some topics that may not get addressed all the time, and you want some intuitive guidance or someone who has some experience in these topics, okay? So everything that I talk about is from my personal, intuitive opinion or from my own experience. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the question of the day. Question of the day. Question of the day. Question of the day. Hey. Question of the day. Yes. Okay. Question of today is ding. How to control compulsive eating. Well, let's talk about it, okay? Because, we all on this self-care journey, and sometimes we get, bombarded with, like, trying to figure things out on our own. So I'm going to go ahead and help you get some clarity. How about that? And first of all, I want to give a shout out to Jamelia. Yes, this was her question. Thank you, Jamelia. Thank you, Brave. So, to anyone who leaves those questions in the comments, like, there is someone who is needing to hear, someone else be brave. So thank you, Brave. So thank you, sis. Okay, so I'm not going to go in no particular order. First, I'm going to just go ahead and get started with my intuitive opinion. Okay, and for those who don't know, I am a chakra healer, a Reiki master. I am an oracle. I do readings, okay, and I'm an energy healer. So I do have some experience on how to go deeper within to be able to help have a better outcome. How about that? So I want to give my intuitive opinion about compulsive eating, okay? So when you think of compulsive eating, most of the time we think of, like, just eating too much, okay? Overeating, okay? And that is like the surface part of it. But, when you go a little bit deeper, it's about that feel good. It's that it's something that makes you feel good. Like, we either feel some type of way within our body, within ourselves, within our mind, within our spirit, right? So some people eat foods that helps them spiritual wise. Some people eat foods that help them mentally wise, physical wise, digestive wise. Whatever your why is your why. But if you feel like, you're catching yourself like, wait a minute, I'm eating for no reason. I'm eating because this makes me feel this void or this this sense of, like, lack of. Does it make sense? Like, sometimes when we eat, it's like we eat for pleasure, for one. We eat to feel good, the chemical endorphins that's released, that feel good feeling. So, how, let me give you an example. Okay, so how when your kids, or those who have children, or if you remember being a child, right? Do you remember, like, when you get your food and your mom, your dad, or, your loved one cooking you up a meal, and you like, ooh, I'm gonna get my favorite food, and you happy, you already get excited. Like, it's chemicals that start to be released throughout the body, like letting you know that you're happy, you're excited, you're anxious, you're getting what you want, right? The mind don't know the difference in the past and the present. All it knows is what it remembers, okay? So remember that about the mind. It knows what it remembers. Subconsciously, unsubconsciously, superconsciously, on all levels, okay? So we're just hacking into her. We unlearning to learn. Mind transition with Rickesha's creations. Okay. But back to what I was saying. Okay. Because, I'm enjoying talking about this topic because who don't like some food that make you feel good, right? But like back to what I was saying about being a childlike memories, remembering the fact that, you're getting your favorite meal and you're excited to eat it. And after you eat it, you realize, oh, is there leftovers? You ask, is there leftovers? Is there leftovers? It's like, oh, yes, plenty in here. And you're like, oh, yes, we're going to get some more. So that part right there is the endorphins released into the body saying, hey, get more. And before you know it, you're overeating, right? And we're really only supposed to eat 80% of our food. So our digestive system don't become too full. You never want to be 100% full. You want to leave 20% to digest, to burn it off, to, work out all the excess sugars from the sweets that we like to eat, the sauce from the salty foods we like to eat, all of that, like all the carbs, all of the fats, that we put into our bodies, right? Our digestive system is trying to break that down. So if you're full, your body is not able to break that down. And a fun fact, we're supposed to really have like a bowel movement after every meal, or at least a few times a day after certain meals. And if we're not, we're backed up.
Oh no.
So, and when you're constantly not thinking about the fact that you need to get things out before getting things in, you start to feel this sluggishness. You start to feel, I don't know about you, but I'm just going to talk about me, okay? Start to feel this sluggishness, start to feel like I'm feeling all the emotions from the foods that I ate. I'm either feeling a little jittery, we feel jittery, or we feel tired, we feel fatigued, we feel stuffed, So be mindful. I'm just going to say, if anyone out there is listening to this and this has happened, be mindful of how much you eat and when you're eating. We're really supposed to eat small portions. Ain't that something? Eat small portions so we don't become full. And then two, when you think about it on a chemical level, it kind of helps you to not overeat as well, right? Or to overeat certain things that, I'm not gonna chastise nothing like that, what I'm saying? Because this is a self-care journey. We're gonna be kind to ourselves. But food for thought, you know what I mean? Just to be mindfulness, awareness. So, being mindful and having that awareness along your journey will most definitely help and guide you onto how to cut back. Okay? So I'm going to give some examples on like how to cut back. First things first, be mindful of your self-care. If you've done a lot of work on yourself, you've been working on yourself, along your journey, it's going to be a little bit easy for you to kind of like know when, or to be able to give yourself that discipline. Or like, wait a minute, I want that. I'm gonna slow down today. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna have that today. I'm gonna, do it when you're trying to reward yourself. Most of us, we overeat because we're trying to feel good about ourselves, about something. And a lot of it comes from another reason, trauma, trauma. A lot of things relate back to trauma, childhood traumas, adult traumas, all types of, traumatic situations that our mind, or our physical take the blows on, meaning it takes the impact, like some unexpected things, and sometimes we eat to feel good. Sometimes we eat to fill that void of having to not talk about it. So, it's brave that you're asking this question, brave that you're open to talking about it, because a lot of people, don't talk about these things because they feel ashamed. And, there's no need for that. We all got something we working on. So do not feel alone on your journey. Know that you can do this. Remember to pray. Remember to be mindful. Give yourself that, that little inner talks, you know what I'm saying? Like, have those little talks with yourself, but also to be kind to yourself. Just cut back on the things that you know you need to. Challenge yourself to get it done. If you need to look at how to hold yourself accountable, check out my video, on that. Like, just hold yourself accountable to getting it done, and watch, give yourself like a 39-day goal, and really commit to it. And in those 30 days, go back and look at how your progress have been. Have you cut back on certain things? And you know that you can, and when you know that you can, you will continue on there, right? But if all else fails and you're not able to do it on your own, most definitely seek some help. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with talking to someone. Ain't nothing wrong with, going in and, I know, I ain't gotta tell you. But I hope that answered your question. I hope that you, feel better after this. I hope that this, blessed you in some form, some way. And, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave your questions in the comment section, you guys. I would love to talk about more healing trauma topics, along this journey. Be kind to yourself, and thank you for tuning in to Rickesha's Creations. Let's talk. Bye.